Ever since it was created, video games were seen and used as an escapism from real life. They are fun and enjoyable to play and can provide hours and hours' worth of entertainment, whether it be a platformer, RPG, FPS, strategy, simulation game, or anything else. Over the past few years, the graphics of many video games have evolved to an almost hyper-realistic look, which made playing them more exciting than ever before. I have played many games like this, but there is one particular game that stood out for me recently because of its beautiful sceneries, ethereal music, and overall, just a peaceful kind of gameplay. Except for the combat, of course. Ghost of Tsushima. This game was something else, a true masterpiece for me. It was epic and heartfelt, sometimes funny, oftentimes somber and serious. The combat was awesome and satisfying, and the game is just stunning to behold every single time I play it. There is just no dull moment throughout the entirety of this game. I have played so many great games. However, there is one thing that I got from this game that made it into my all-time favorites. Ghost of Tsushima made me appreciate life more. The world of Ghost of Tsushima is gorgeous and vibrant. There is an abundance of beautiful places where you can just enjoy the stillness of nature. And there are also community hubs like villages and temples where you can talk to people or just quietly observe, listen, and enjoy the surroundings. Outside the side quests and Mongol-occupied territories you can liberate, there are also hot springs you can meditate in, scenic places where you can write haiku, fox dens you can pray to, lighthouses to rekindle, towering shrines to climb, and more. And it is these parts of the game that I appreciated the most. Why? Because these activities prompted me to slow down, breathe, and enjoy the peaceful stillness of the surroundings. It is very much unlike the normal side quests and activities of RPGs, wherein I need to be on the move all the time, like gather something, or rescue someone, or something else entirely. By doing these activities repeatedly throughout the island, I began to appreciate the game more. I became more conscious of the beautiful sceneries, the sounds of waves crashing onto the beach, the rustle of leaves and grass whenever the wind blows, the calm sound of running water whenever passing by a river, the sound of the wind at the top of a mountain overlooking the gorgeous island. Those activities never felt like a chore for me because I was genuinely enjoying them. Every time I create a haiku, I always feel a profound appreciation with nature. Then one day, without thinking about it, I began to appreciate more the natural sceneries that I have in my town. I live near the sea, so I always make it a habit to walk along the beach every week. After I started playing Ghost of Tsushima, I became more aware of the wind blowing in my face, the sand beneath my feet, and the sound of the waves, and it felt so peaceful. I was not focused on the number of steps nor the time that I was walking anymore. I was just existing in the moment. This new appreciation that I have incorporated its way into other aspects of my life. Riding the train to work, I began to look out the window more instead of being on my phone all the time. When walking around the city, I became more conscious of my surroundings and have since enjoyed the architecture of the buildings more. It was an amazing feeling. We all know that games are for having fun, for distracting ourselves and forgetting the world for a moment, and sometimes they are just something to pass the time. But when a game does those things and also prompts the player to think about something that can impact their real life, instilling new values and way of thinking, that game is something else entirely. It has transcended gaming. That is why I love Ghost of Tsushima so much.